Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Heir to the Throne. In our last episode, we completed Scenario 18, which involved us having to make a difficult decision about how to proceed and move forward into one of many possible next scenarios. We ended up going with the option to take the river to escape from kind of the situation we found ourselves in. We had orcs to the north, as you can see here, led by an orcish warlord, and then we had undead forces to the south. Now we sent a merman unit over here, and the only problem was that we had heard from our elvish unit Kalins that this route was quite dangerous, and we decided to pursue it anyway. I suspect that may cause some rifts in the party here moving forward, and we don't know what we're getting ourselves into. It could be quite a difficult scenario. So I'm very excited well, I'm also a little apprehensive, to be honest, to proceed to the next one just to find out how bad things are going to get. So without any further ado, let's proceed forward into Scenario 19. The Cliffs of Thoria. The party traveled down the river for days, sometimes walking through the shallow water, sometimes swimming, helped by the merfolk. One day they saw a gruesome sight. A fleet of boats and rafts sunk or shattered among the river islands. Konrad sent some of the merfolk to investigate. These are not proper ships, but shallow draft boats built only recently. Much of their timber is green. They were sunk in battle, not by a storm. Those that were not capsized have been burned. The battle must have taken place not long ago, perhaps only a few weeks past. We found no survivors. One more thing, all flew the banner of the crown of Wesnoth. Haven't you found any enemy boats? Ones the Wesnothians were fighting against? No, we have not. If there were any, they are long gone. Perhaps the monsters Lord Kalins alluded to sunk the boats. That is possible. I would guess they were seeking a way east, just as we are. What do we do next? How much more of the river do we still have to travel? The mountains north and south of the river are impassable. Then we have only two choices, to proceed down the river or to go back where we came from and fight our way through the orcs or the undead. We certainly have no time to go back. We must hurry to the home of the Northern Elves to meet with our elven allies. Delphidor is right. We must go on. Oh my, a monster! A dragon! A big one! I am Ke-On, leader of the drakes who have settled upon these cliffs. Who are you? A talking dragon? I am beginning to understand why you were talking about monsters on our way here, Lord Kalins. With all due respect, your highnesses, you are both wrong. This is not a dragon, this is a drake. Here? But drakes have never been seen in Wesnoth before. Are you certain of this? I was born in the Bay of Pearls and spent my entire life on the eastern shore, but I have spoken with those who have traveled the western ocean and met drakes on their journeys. Therefore, I am certain beyond doubt that the creature flying in front of us is a drake, Delphidor. Concerning the drakes have never been seen in Wesnoth, must I remind you that we are not in Wesnoth anymore. There are many unthinkable things and creatures which can be found outside of Wesnoth. Roar! Will you silly, self-centered creatures show some manners and pay some attention to me? Well, of course, Sir Drake. Let me introduce myself. I am Prince Konrad, leader of the group and heir to the throne of Wesnoth. And I am the Princess Lissar, the only daughter of the late King Gerard II and Queen Ashavir. I, too, am an heir to the throne of Wesnoth. So, it is you who sent your subordinates to attack us. Now, when we've destroyed them, you come to do the job yourselves. No, there is an ongoing civil war amongst us humans. The boats were sent by our enemies, not by us, even if they were Wesnothian boats. The prince speaks the truth. I don't know. Maybe you are telling the truth, maybe not. We drakes don't trust you. Many of our warriors died in the battle, and many more are still healing their wounds, but we still have claws. Go back now and leave us in peace. If you go further, we'll be forced to show them. But we cannot go back. We are on an important mission. If you defy my warning, prepare for battle. So be it. We have to go down the river. We have no choice. We'll fight our way through if necessary. You will regret challenging us. Drakes, to arms! Oh boy. Okay, so the Cliffs of Thoria, here we are, scenario 19. Our victory condition is to make it to the end of the river. Our defeat conditions are the death of Konrad, Delphador, Lasar, or Kalins, or if our turns run out. And we have 45 turns to make it to the end of this river. Now you can see we have our standard gold carryover in effect, meaning we'll get that early finish bonus, and then 40% of gold will be carried to the next scenario. You saw there in the introductory dialogue, so it sounds like we're up against drakes, so this could get very interesting. Let's just kind of survey what we're actually dealing with here. So we've got some villages kind of in the shallow waters here, so we're going to definitely have to make use of our merfolk units. That's a given. And then we've got little villages kind of scattered around these little islands, so we will have to make landfall to try to capture those, and presumably we're going to be encountering resistance all the way through. Okay, so it looks like we have to make it over here to these deep water location you can see right there. Okay, and not to the south. It looks like only the one to the north is the one we have to get to. So I guess the big question here is going to be, you know, how nasty are these drakes to fight against? So the good news is we do have some merman units that we're going to be able to take advantage of. I'm looking here, and this is mostly shallow water, so although we'll have horrendous defense, our units will at least be able to walk through it, but our land-based units, that is. But we're going to definitely need to recall as many of our merfolk units as possible. Having this Elvish Shide is going to be useful as well, because the Shide can kind of float her way across. Now, thankfully, we have our Merman Hoplite, which is a level 3 unit, and this is one of our merfolk that has the Storm Trident, so that's going to come in handy. Definitely going to want to bring our Hoplite back. And yeah, I think I'm going to send the Hoplite to the north. I was just trying to decide. So let's see. There he is. So we'll recall him. We've got lots of gold to work with, which is fantastic for us. So, and you can see all these destroyed ships there. The remnants are everywhere. Let's see what else we can do. We also have our Mermaid Priestess, who is going to provide some healing, and hopefully we can eventually level her up as well. So let's recall our Priestess. And we can also bring back... I think we have a few other merman units. If I'm not mistaken, let's just quickly check. Okay, so it looks like... Ooh, unfortunately, our other ones are not leveled up yet. So we've got a fighter here and a hunter. Well, let's bring the hunter back. And you know what? We might as well also bring back our loyal fighter here. Another unit that might be of benefit is going to be our Griffin Riders in this fight. And the reason I say that is just because they're going to have the mobility such that we won't have to worry so much about the water. So let's go and start grabbing villages here with our units that can move far enough. We'll send Delphador out into the water, as dangerous as that is. So Lasar, I guess we'll just move everybody out, really. We're going to need everybody to move. And so now we've freed up some space so we can bring back some additional units. So why don't we bring back our Shide? As I mentioned, the Shide's going to have the mobility that we're going to need. In addition... I think some of these Griffin Riders would be good. We had one that got a decent amount of experience in that last battle. Now, how much... Hang on. How much is it to recruit? Let me just double check that. Yeah, so the Griffin Rider's 24 to recruit and only 20 to recall, so we may as well just recall all the ones that we had. We're actually saving a little bit of gold, believe it or not. Let's see one more here. Yes, we had another one here. So there we go. We saved some money. And I think that's going to do it. The only one that can still move is Konrad, and we're going to keep him there to continue recruiting units. Alright, so we can jump up to this village next. Alright, so Delphador can grab that. Lasar can hop onto land there at least, and then let's get our Priestess moving along with our Hunter here. And as I said, our Shide can move quite readily across the water, which is a great benefit for us. Ooh, look at this. Oh, wow, that's a pretty scary unit. So we've got a Drake Warrior, level 2 with a ton of health, 67 hit points. Warblade, that's a pretty nasty attack there. They're considered a lawful unit, so they will actually suffer a penalty at night. And then they have Fire Breath. Ooh, that's kind of scary. It's a fire-based attack. Let's take a look at this guy. So, oh, look at this. Okay, so they are weak to Arcane and Cold, as well as a little bit to Pierce. They have strong protection against fire, and then some protection against Impact and Blade. So, you know what? The nice thing is our merfolk have those pitchforks, or I should say tridents, I guess, which are going to be useful. And then Cold, I don't think we have anyone that does Cold. But Arcane, our white mages might be able to help out. The only thing is going to be their mobility. Unfortunately, the fire damage that's done by our great mage won't be of much benefit. Okay. So we're definitely going to have to dislodge them from these villages, I think. And we're going to have to be very careful just because, obviously, if we go out into the water, we're going to be at risk here. So, let's see. We can send some of our Griffin Riders out. I'm really glad that I have these Griffin Riders. They're going to make this hopefully a little bit easier just because we have that ability to move. And our hoplite can get out there. I'm just going to get everybody moving here. So, now, I don't know if he's going to be goaded out into fighting us in the water. If so, that would be great for us because, as you can see, he's got low defense there. Fighting him on land there is going to be a very tough order. Although, he's only got 40%, so maybe we'll be okay. Let's see. We're going to just check if there's anyone else we might consider recruiting at this point. Or recalling, I guess. I don't think the dwarves do particularly well in the water either. So they're not... It's not like I'm really incentivized to bring them back, necessarily. The one problem with this Mage of Light is his movement is not so good. So maybe I'll bring my other Mage of Light back just to have one of them. Whether or not we end up being able to use the Arcane, I don't know. But and then let's perhaps recruit a couple of... You know what? Here, let's take a look. So how do the dwarves do in the water? Yeah, not particularly well. Shallow water, 20%. Okay, so they're about the same as everybody else. But we can grab at least maybe another merman fighter here. Grab maybe a few more of them. And we can also perhaps recruit or recall. I don't think... Oh, look at this. We have a couple of other merfolk units, although they haven't really gained any experience, so not necessarily too advantageous for us. So we'll probably just recruit a few more. So why don't we recruit another Griffin Rider here? And I don't want to go too crazy with the spending, but we'll recruit maybe one more merfolk unit here. Let's go with maybe another hunter. All right, that's going to probably do it for our turn here. I don't want to, you know, overcommit at this point. But maybe this guy can hop down there. Okay, we'll end it there. Nice, okay, he did come out to face us. That's going to make things easier. Boy, he hits like a truck, though, as you can see. Nice, okay, we can sort of gang up on him here. This is great. So, yeah, we can jump over here and do some work on him. Oh, excellent. Look at that. Big, big damage there. That's fantastic. Then we can hit him with some light beam attacks. And you know what? That's not going to do much damage to us, so I'm not too concerned about it. Over here, let's hit him with some spear attacks if we can. Come on, land one of those. Nice. And that's fine. We took a little bit of breath damage, but nothing we can't survive. And then we can head over with our mermaid priestess here and hit him with a light beam. Perfect. A little more. Nice. There we go. And then, you know what? Lasar could step over, and we could go for the Scepter of Fire or the Sword. But I think I'd maybe rather try and get the finish here with my Griffin Rider. Perfect. Be nice to get these to, a few of them to evolve or level up. So we'll get Lasar to grab the village. And then we can get Delphador to move over. Get our mage into the fight here. Alright, so perfect. There we go. We killed off one of them. Okay, so we've got a fire drake over here. It looks like the breath attack is a little bit stronger, so we'll have to just make sure we're cautious as we advance. Don't want to overcommit here. Again, let's see if maybe we can draw him out into the water once again. That was a really good strategy. Worked out quite well for us before. You know what? We'll head up this way. Okay, so there's another one. Yeah, this is going to be good if we can just kind of play it cool. You know, move up cautiously. We don't want to overcommit, but we also got to, you know, progress and move here. Oh, nice. Okay, this Griffin Rider can advance. We definitely want to capture this village as soon as we can. So I'm going to leave Konrad there just in case we need any more troops. But for now, I don't think I'm going to recruit anybody. Oh, shoot. And of course, he jumped over to attack us up north. Yikes. Oh, man, look at that. Getting sort of ganged up on here. That's not good. All right, well, thankfully, we tanked that damage. Oh, wow, look at this. A level 3 Drake Warden. Oh, man, that's some nasty, nasty damage. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. This might actually be still pretty nasty. We got a village down there. It would be great to capture this village if we can. I just don't want to put anybody in unnecessary amounts of danger. You know what? Maybe I will need some more troops. Oh, and look at this. This structure just recruited another unit, apparently. Well, that's kind of unfortunate for us here. Okay. So we're going to have to just do what we just did here. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, and our units that can attack really aren't the best suited for it, but let's see what we can do. Nice. Okay, there's a bit of damage. And then we will just attack from the mountains here because I think these Griffin Riders are going to be our best bet for most of this fight. Yeah, I might need to just recruit a few more of them, to be honest. Okay, the White Mage is going to keep moving up. Our Hunters can stay in the water, and unfortunately, yeah, getting on land isn't really going to be that viable an option for us here. I just think that's probably not smart. And we'll move up like this. Lasar, don't want to put her in a bad spot, but I think there would be fine. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to put Delphidor there. And then Lasar can move up like this. I'm going to have to be very careful moving my units in the water. That's going to put them potentially in really bad spots. All right, so now with this situation, I want my Hoplite to get up there and involved, and I also want my Merman Warrior to be able to help out. Now, this Drake Fighter, thankfully, is a lower level, so that is not as much of a concern. Could hit him with the Storm Trident, or even just with the regular Trident attacks. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Meanwhile, up here, yeah, that's not too bad. Just have to be a little bit cautious here. This guy doesn't have much for movement because he's such a heavy tank, I guess. So that's at least kind of encouraging. But maybe we go up here and we just start pressing our attack as much as we can. Wouldn't mind whittling down this fighter as much as I can here. So let's get up there and hit him with the Trident, perhaps. Nice. Oh, shoot. I took a little more damage than I was hoping for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Shide there to drop some healing on my unit. And then I'm going to try and follow up here with some attacks. Nice. And we got lucky and got the kill. That's great. Okay. And then we'll move our fighter up to help as well. And the rest of our units here. Nice. Okay. So he's pretty limited. He can't do much. This guy's just going to move up like this. We really got to get onto the village, though, to make the capture, to prevent, apparently, other units from spawning. That seems to be a bit of an issue. So we're going to recruit another Griffin Rider. Again, their mobility is going to be very helpful. Okay, I think that's going to do it. So we'll end it there. Shoot. Okay, and we lost one of our... Oh, no, not this one, too. Come on, dodge it. Oh, no. Okay, he survived, thankfully. Barely, though. All right, nice. Delphador can get in there and hit him with lightning. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but it's got good chances to hit, and I think it'll whittle him down. Nice. Come on, one more. Yes, there we go. That's pretty good damage. All right, so now between our remaining units, we really got to try to whittle him down. Before we do that, let's turn our attention this way. Okay, so we've got a few troops in this area now that can... Oh, and look at this. So now this guy spawns. So really the trick here is when you get him off the island, you then got to jump in and capture it. So you got to have these Griffin Riders kind of Johnny on the spot, ready to go. Okay, well, that's good to know. It's kind of unfortunate, but I think we have to kill this Drake and then turn our attention to this one. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to procrastinate making that decision. Let's go back down here. Yeah, I can't get in there with any of my other units to help. It's basically going to fall to the Griffin Riders to try to make something happen here. All right, well, let's attack with the one that has more health and see what we can do. Nice. Okay, we landed one hit, and we just need one hit to get the kill. Perfect. There it is. Oh, but you know what? Now, again, we have that same problem of no one's there to grab the village. Oh, that's really a shame. Okay, well, let's at least grab these ones to grab some extra health, maybe. You know, I don't want to put the priestess in a bad spot, though. That probably wouldn't be wise. Yeah, let's put the hunter over there, at least. All right. Hey, meanwhile, up here... Yeah, I think we got to try and at least put the hurt on this guy. So, let's do some spear attacks. Nice, big damage. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's excellent. And then our Griffin Rider can move. We're going to have to move him over like this, I think, too. Actually, let's put him... I'm trying to think, because I want my Shide here to heal the Hoplite. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put the Griffin Rider over there. That way I can move in and do my Trident attacks. Okay, didn't quite get the kill. That's totally fine. And then you know what? We can step in and maybe get the evolution if we can get the kill. Yes, there it is. Fantastic. Okay, now we've got a Griffin Master, level 2. That's perfect. And we got our health back, which is even better. So we'll jump up. You know what? Let's even put the Shide here just to protect her a little bit. She can heal up these two with no problem. And then, you know what, even for a little bit of additional protection, maybe we'll park this guy here just to act as a bit of a deterrent. I don't know if this guy's going to move into attack or not. We're going to leave this fighter here because he's in a good spot. And I think Kalen's we kind of have to leave where he is because I don't want him getting attacked by this guy while he's in the water where he's particularly vulnerable. So, all right. Now, our priestess... does need some healing. I guess we could go back here and get the healing from the White Mage. That's not the worst plan. All right, so let's end it there. So this thing's going to spawn another one, I'm sure. Okay, nice. My new Griffin Master is tanking damage. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so this didn't get captured, which is great. Or excuse me, didn't produce another unit. I thought it was going to. We found 49 gold in the Drake Nest. Well, that's kind of cool. You get some extra funds. I'll take it. Oh, man, and there's another one. Boy, oh boy. It's just like every time you step off these things, you just get... you get screwed. Okay, well, we definitely need to get in there and fight. So, now the question is, okay, we've got this Drake Flare up here. I think probably between our merman units we can deal with them. So let's go for the spear attacks with our hoplite. Nice. Okay, we whittled them down really good. Let's see if maybe we can get the kill. Perfect. There it is. Okay, now that frees up our Griffin Master to move down here and try to deal with this. Let's see if we can make it happen. So we'll go right here. Hit him with our claws. Although, you know what? Maybe before we do that, let's just see. Yeah, you know what? Let's get our Shide down there and hit him with the Ensnare to try to slow... Oh, but look at that. Oh, that's pretty nasty. I mean, yes, it's 40%, but we could really take some bad damage. Although if we get the slow off, that would minimize it, but I just don't think that's worth it. So, all right, we'll just go toe-to-toe. Let's do it. Perfect. Look at that. Huge damage. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. So, now the question is, what do we want to do to try to get the kill? We need 15 damage, meaning we'd have to land 2 hits. So, got a couple of options. I would like to try to get the kill with this Griffin Rider. That would be probably the best. So maybe we'll just try for it right up front here. Ah, perfect. There it is. Okay. Well, that's what we needed. So now we should be able to just capture the village here, which is, as I said, pretty much exactly what we needed to happen. So that stops. We found 48 gold in the Drake Nest. There's another 48 gold for the coffers, and we stopped the spawning from happening, which was the big problem. Again, our land-based units really aren't going to be of much use, I think, going forward in this scenario, but... Oh, and look at this! I almost missed it. We've got a trident here, so you know what? Let's send our fighter down to grab it. We already have... Actually, no, let's send our loyal fighter down to grab it. That would be even better. Because right now, our 2 loyal mermen both have... the Storm Trident, so let's give it to this one. So we'll get him involved. Man, I almost missed that. That would have been kind of unfortunate. I'm glad I noticed it. Okay, we'll send this fighter over like this, and then Kalen's can just keep on moving, I think. Now, we do want to get some healing for our Griffin Riders that have taken some punishment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park my hunter right there, and I'm going to fly over, get some healing going at least. I suppose I could also grab it with the Priestess, but that would sort of be pointless because the main point is that it provides that extra powerful magic attack, which is very useful. Let's just get the Priestess kind of into the middle. I think that's pretty solid. Just looking around if there's anything down in the... kind of hidden down here. I don't see any villages or anything obvious, but very cool that there's a trident there, so we will... definitely try to take advantage. Now, this hunter, I think I'm just going to leave there. Now, a hunter could grab it, but the hunter already has a ranged attack, so I think it's more important to give it to our fighters, to be perfectly honest. So let's end it right there. Nice, there's some healing. Okay, excellent. Now, first of all, let's grab this with our loyal fighter. Absolutely take up that trident. This trident gives merfolk the power to throw lightning at their enemies. Nice. Okay, so now we've got another merman fighter with the trident ability. Okay. Oh, look at how much damage that guy does. He can one-shot a lot of my units, so I'm going to have to be very, very cautious about how I approach him. And again, it might almost be better to wait until nighttime, but either way, we're going to have our hands full with him. So I'm going to almost have to think about maybe I want to just dance around him rather than try to actually face him. I just think he's maybe too powerful. Or at least it'll be too costly. I'm going to have to, sacrifice so many of my units to make that happen. Down here, though, I think we can certainly do some damage. So let's see. We can't quite make it all the way there. Now, this guy can, but at this point, I think what we'll do is we'll park down there like this. Go after him with our claws. Ooh, and look. Okay, there's the commander. Oh my goodness, an Armageddon Drake. Level 4. Holy cow, is that a powerful unit. That is devastating. Now, okay, I wonder, could I just send one of my... I didn't think of this, but here's the finish line. I don't actually know who I need to get there. Let me check my objectives. Make it to the end of the river. I mean, theoretically, I could just take one of my Griffin Riders and send it all the way there. Now, that is an option. I just don't know if that's going to be viable. So, I'm going to keep working my way down, but we will see. Because if that ends up being kind of a viable option, that may be what I end up doing. All right, let's see if we can kind of goad him into attacking us, perhaps. I'm going to send my Griffin Rider in. Now, this Griffin Rider is probably just going to get obliterated, but we're going to do it. Oh, man. Yeah, that... Ugh. I guess I kind of jinxed it by saying it, but yeah, that's sort of unfortunate. All right, well, let's recruit another one or two, maybe. You know what? Let's grab 2 more. They are making things easier for me, for sure. So, and then our white mage can move up. And we do have to be careful. We don't want our units getting attacked while they're in the water, necessarily, but... Yeah, this guy doesn't have much for mobility, so maybe we can just kind of skirt around him. Like, maybe with these units we can just kind of avoid him for the most part. Can he go? Yeah, he can. All right, so with this guy, let's go down this way. All right, we need some healing with this Griffin Rider. You know what? Rather than getting aggressive here, we have time, so let me position a little bit more effectively here for some healing. Okay, we own this village, so it should be fine now. We don't have to worry too much. Head down this way. Like I said, we're going to try and stay away from this guy, I think. Because really, we don't need to fight him if we don't have to. At least that's what I'm thinking. He's a pretty tough customer, so... Alright, we're just kind of gathering all our troops down here. And that's going to do it. So we'll end it there. Okay, nice. He came out to face us. That's exactly what we needed. That's going to allow us to do 2 things. So 1, we can snipe the village now. And by snipe, I mean just we can take it. And 2, we can whittle him down here and kill him. So let's gang up on him if we can. It'd be nice to get maybe our some of our loyal merfolk here some experience. Alternatively, Lasar or even our priestess could get some. All right, well, first things first here. Let's hit him with some of our big guns. We'll go in, claw him up a little bit. Not too bad. We did take a little more damage than I was hoping for, but that's all right. He's still got a fair bit of health, so we're going to need to put the work in. Yeah, and we want to get a level up with this guy. So if we can get the kill with him, that would definitely get him to evolve, I think. What kind of light beam sort of damage? Not bad, yeah, we could definitely hit him with light beam, so let's do that. And his odds to hit us are pretty low, but he's still getting lucky with those. Man, look at that. Yeah, he hit us 3 out of 4 times, even though it was only 40%. That's kind of poor odds, but I guess we just got unlucky. All right, this Griffin Rider can put some work in. There's a chance the Griffin Rider will get the kill. How about here? Yeah, only 50% chance of getting the kill, or 49%. So let's see if maybe we can soften him up first. Yeah, let's go here. Hit him with some spears, maybe. Nice. Very nice. Dodging damage, I like that. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Okay, now he's in really good shape. Oh, we still have to hit twice, though. Dang it. That's kind of a shame. Yeah, all right. Well, let's try it. I mean, we might get lucky here. No such luck. Shoot. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping to evolve that one. Because now it's, I guess, at greater risk of getting attacked. But the good news is we can send this one over to capture the village. So let's do that. We found 43 gold in that nest. That's good. And now our newly minted Trident Carrier here can step over and get the finish. So we'll do that. If he can land the hit. Perfect. Nice big boost of experience there. That's great. This warrior does need a little bit of health, so maybe we will... Actually, you know what? We'll just send him down here. It should be fine. Perfect. And then our Shide can cruise on down here. Actually, I'd like our White Mage maybe to step in, because that's going to keep the White Mage moving. The Shide, on the other hand, can go... Oh, is that going to be... Yeah. I was going to say the Shide could go here, but that puts it in a dangerous spot, so I don't want to do that. So we'll go over here. Meanwhile, Lasar can keep advancing, as can Delphador. Kalen's can get on land over here. I think we'll just put him there, though. And then our Hoplite can keep moving. This guy, I think we're going to probably go around the bottom here. Looking like kind of our better option. Now, this guy's going to probably come out to try to attack us. That's going to be very unpleasant, but Oh, and I almost forgot. We've got these 2 new Griffin Riders. So we can get them moving. Okay, that's going to do it. So we'll end it there. Ooh, yikes. What is that? Okay, it's a Drake Glider. That's not too bad. Should be able to handle it all right. Okay, so we can... Oh, yeah. His breath attack barely does anything, so that's fine. Let's see, we can step over like this and hit him with the spear. Or at least try to. Nice. Softening him up. Alright, so now we can bring our hunter over. Be nice to get the kill with the hunter if possible, so maybe we go like this. Whittle him down a little more here if we can. Very nice. Okay, we have to get 2 out of 3 hits here, but I think that'll probably happen, maybe? Yes, come on, one more. Excellent. Be nice to get this guy to evolve. That would help us out. And then, you know what? Our Griffin Master could use some health, so let's use him to capture the village here. I'm a little worried about this big guy, though. Although, look at that. At nighttime, he's really not quite so scary. This one's still pretty scary. Alright, and then we'll head down this direction. Ooh, we got another one of the scary guys over there. But I think, yeah, if we just move everybody kind of south here. Alright, let's see. Who else needs health? We kind of want to group them up if we can. Get our Shide in there to heal them. Yeah, I like this. We'll just kind of have everybody move up gradually. Risk here is that the Drake's going to come out and attack my Griffin Rider, but it's a risk I'm going to, I think, sort of have to take here. My Hoplite can move down, get some healing just to finish up. And then these 2 Griffin Riders can just catch up to everybody else. I think we're in pretty decent position, so we will just keep advancing here. All right. So now the question is, what do we do? I mean, we could go for this guy. It is nighttime. It's going to become day fairly soon. We could do it without incurring the wrath of either of the 2 wardens. The only problem is we're almost certainly going to lose some units to this guy just because he's got some pretty nasty damage potential. But you know what? Why don't we throw some of our Griffin Riders at him? I mean, it's not really going to cost us anything, so let's just kind of start whittling him down here if we can. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty good damage. We'll go over here and do the exact same thing. Nice, there's some more damage. Don't want to throw away this one because he's close to leveling. You know what, though? My Griffin Master could get in there and do some good work. I mean, we might as well push for the kill if we can. I mean, that would be... I think that would be smart. So, yeah, unfortunately, this one's not quite in range, so we'll get him close. Let's take our Griffin Master and put him in there. Pop him up a bit, maybe. Yep, there we go. That's great. This is working out quite well, all things considered. Now, the danger here is if I put him in there, he might just get annihilated. So maybe I'll wait one more turn, and then we can try and get the finish. Assuming he doesn't die by attacking one of my units. Don't think we do enough damage to get the kill, though, in one set of hits, so realistically probably not going to happen. We can certainly deal with this Sky Drake, but I'm, again, very wary of these Wardens. They're tough customers. So, let's stay right where we are here with this guy. Alternatively, you know what? We could step over a little bit and at least get our White Mage on land. Delphador can just keep advancing here. Lassar, same thing. And then maybe our Hoplite can go up this way just to help out. Yeah, we're still out of range. That's good. Right, and then, yeah, let's just kind of advance up this direction. Try to get everybody in a half-decent position here. All right, we're going to end it there. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're getting kind of ganged up on a little bit. That's all right, though. We can handle it. Ouch. All right, the big guy didn't attack us. That's kind of an interesting choice on his part. Now, obviously, it's daytime, so he's going to do a little bit more damage, but I think we can still whittle him down pretty good here, so... All right, let's see now. Ooh, the only thing is if I go there... Oh, no, he can't quite hit me. It's if I go there, so... All right, we can go in like this. How much damage can we do to him? So he's got 44 health, so we still have to really put the hurt on him, so... Yeah, let's do it this way. So we'll go right there. We'll let him have it. Man, ouch. Yeah, he hits a little harder in the daytime. Our Griffin Riders are neutral, so it really doesn't matter to them the time of day. All right, let's try for the kill here and see if we can get the evolution. Perfect. Hurrah! We've killed their leader. Our leader is dead, but it matters not. Time enough to appoint a new leader after the battle is won. Fight on to the last, comrades. Keep on going down the river. While we're at it, let us force as many drakes as possible to pay with their lives. They defy us, and now they will meet the same fate as their leader. We hear and obey, my lord. All right, well, hey, at least we've finished off the leader, so I thought maybe that would make things a little easier for us, but it seems like they're still going to put up a pretty good fight. Now, one thing we can do is jump over and shut off these spawning structures, so let's see if we can maybe do that. I think that would be good. There we go. Found some more gold. One thing we should probably do is move in and grab this where the enemy leader was. That would be probably a wise choice. Yeah, these two drakes are going to have to be killed. We just have to watch out for these guys, as always. So let's jump right in here. Go after him with the spear. I'm really enjoying that hoplite in action. We took a little more damage than I was hoping for, but still. Trying to think what would be the best course of action. I think if we get in there, hit him pretty hard. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Now, I'm going to put the Shide here. Nice, we found 32 gold. Okay, now everybody else is going to advance up as well. Let's see. Get in there and help out a little bit here with the other Drake. Nice, okay. Let's get our Priestess up in there just to provide maybe some Antslayer healing in case anybody else gets hit. Now, what about right there? Yeah, we can go here. That's fine. We can hit him with some spears. If we land all three, we'll get the kill. There's one. Oh, we missed. Shoot. Okay, that's two. I was hoping for the kill, maybe. I would have gotten him the evolution, I think, but that's all right. We gave it a shot. And then everybody else can advance up this way. We just got to stay out of range of the big guy down there. Alright. And then everybody else can just keep moving. Alright, I think that's going to do it for us here. So, double check. Yep. We'll end our turn. And we killed off that flyer, unfortunately. Nice, good damage being dished out there. That was pretty solid. Alright. So, we want to kill off this Sky Drake. You know what, we could step in with our Trident, let him have it, or give him some Storm Trident for some damage. Let's see, what would be the best course of action? Now, I do want to get a level up with my Hunter, but this guy is ready to die, so let's see if we can make that happen. Perfect. Oh, excellent. There we go. All right, so we can either evolve him into a merman spearman or a merman netcaster. Now, I do notice that the netcaster has an ability that it can impart slow, and I do quite like slow, so I think I'm going to take the netcaster. Even though the spearman, he's strong, but I like the idea of the netcaster having slow, so I'm going to take the netcaster. All right, so now it's just this guy we got to whittle down. Let's see. So we want... Okay, this one we've already captured, so we're good there. Trying to think what would be the best course of action. So we're not going to get the kill as it stands. We got to whittle him down a little bit more before we do. Hoplite can go up here just for the healing. And then... Who would be best to maybe get some more experience with? You know what? Our warrior could even jump around here. Blast him. Yeah, no problem there. And then our fighter can try and get the finish here with our Storm Trident. Excellent. There we go. Nice evolution into a Merman warrior. Again, still has the Storm Trident ability. That's pretty solid. All right, let's head out there and grab that village. Okay, now this one's empty. That's not ideal. Oh, nice. We can get over there and capture it. Let's make that happen. Again, we don't want them spawning there. Nice. Okay, 14 gold. Okay, we still got a few more of these guys to deal with. Thankfully, this is another level 2 one that's not so scary. All right, so we will move some of our other units in just to reinforce here. Let's see. White Mage can head that way. Delphador. Sar. Kalen's as well. I think we'll just kind of send everybody up that direction, really. We just got to stay out of range of the big guy down here. Okay, yeah, that's going to about do it there. So let's end our turn. Let's see what they do. Okay, yeah, so we're getting attacked, as I kind of figured they might. Now, if we can kill this guy off and then snag his little base there. It's kind of just rinse repeat. You know, if you can draw them off the structure, kill them off, and then snag the spawning location to shut it down. I think we're going to be able to finish this one up. Hopefully without too much trouble. Now, the only caveat is I don't actually know if I need to get Konrad to the finish or not. If I do, it's going to take a while. But let's see. It would be nice to perhaps get some more experience with... I'm trying to think. Well, you know what? Let's soften them up with our Griffin Riders here. And this guy, we're just going to go grab this additional village. Alright, so... one thing we should probably do is just head down and grab this before we do anything else. Perfect. I see someone at the top of the furthermost cliff. It is a young human sergeant, barely more than a boy. He appears badly hurt, but still alive. I wonder why the drakes haven't finished him by now. It is strange that there are not any drakes in that area. Roar. Well, that answers the question. We should try to help the injured soldier. Must I remind you that he, like all the others who died, was sent to kill us? Perhaps he was sent after you, but not after me. I am sure that he is still loyal to his princess, the heiress to the throne of Wesnoth. Lasar, do I have to remind you again that it is Konrad, not you, who is the rightful heir? Be that as it may, I still think we should make an effort to rescue him from the unfortunate position he is in. If you help him, I'll do my best to convince him that you are not his enemies, but his friends. Very well. If you convince him not to raise his sword against us, the Northern Elves shall grant him safe passage. Our main goal remains to survive ourselves, but if we can spare the troops, we might try to rescue the sergeant stranded on the cliff. However, I make no promises. That I do understand, Konrad. I am no stranger to the burden of command. I'm glad we agree, Lasar. Sorry, I cut off the last bit of that dialogue, but it sounds like, so if we can get to this guy and save him, that would be ideal. Of course, the problem here is these water serpents are going to make that very tough for us. I don't think they can make it onto land, though. That's the only thing. So we should be all right, actually, if we use our Griffin Riders. But the trick is going to be... All right, well, let's just first deal with this Drake over here. Keep beating him up. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We can head down here and blast him with the light beam and maybe get the kill. Nice. Excellent. Okay, that's great. That's what we needed. And then let's grab this village. And we'll send our Shide over to heal up our Griffin Riders. Then we'll head down this way to reinforce. Now, everybody else needs to just kind of keep advancing here. So we'll do that. There we go. And you know what? With this guy, we'll move up just to keep getting some healing going. White Mage can go here. We'll move there for the healing effects. Excellent. All right. I think that's going to do it. Let's just make sure we're not forgetting anybody. You know what? I will start maybe advancing Konrad just on the off chance that I need him. I don't think I do, but you never know. Okay. So, the big thing is, do we want to even try to engage the water serpents? I don't, but I do want to save the sergeant. The question is going to be, how exactly do we do that? Again, we can just send everybody down pretty aggressively. Now, I don't know what's going to happen if we go in there. Does that, you know, wake him up and then these units are going to try to attack him, or what's going to be the story? Because I don't actually think they can go on land. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I don't think they can. I don't think they can actually get into the mountains to get to where he is. So maybe we get our priestess down there to heal him. That might be an option. What kind of damage do we do to these things? They kind of hit pretty hard and they have that poison, so I don't want to fight them if I don't have to. Maybe what we do is we just head down. Well, if I do this, I'm gonna draw them into attacking me. Well, let's go with the priestess. Actually, the Shide would be the best. We can move the Shide in. Try to rescue him, perhaps. Because the Shide can heal. So I'm thinking what we do is we put the Shide on the village here. We head over like this just to see. I don't think they're going to be able to get to me on land. No. All right, that's fine. So here's the plan. We're going to move the Shide here. And I think next turn we'll be able to move down into the mountains. I think. Alternatively, we can use our priestess, but I don't want to put the priestess in range of any of these serpents because they're pretty nasty. So we'll kind of experiment with that. In the meantime, let's keep sending this guy over here. Looks like we just have to get over there, so I think we're pretty much in the clear at this point. Again, we'll just move all of our griffins over there just to keep them out of range of these sea serpents. Again, I'm not capturing that village. Well, you know what? I can send this hunter down. It's not going to cost me anything to do it. Sure, why not? I mean, he's going to get attacked probably by the sea serpents, but... And we'll send our netcaster over. Meanwhile, everybody else is just going to keep advancing here. Just got to stay out of range of this guy and we're good, so... Just keep on advancing here. Our hoplite can keep moving. Nice, okay. Yeah, it's just the priestess that I have to decide what to do with. Let's go over here. We'll end it there. See if those sea monsters decide to do anything. Doesn't look like they're going to, so maybe we can park her right here. Who are you? A friend or a foe? We are friends. Don't worry about it, and don't try to fight us. You are in no condition to fight. I am the Princess Lasar, and we are friends. Join us and wait for the healers to help you, young sergeant. Princess Lasar? Here? Your Highness, I am yours to command. Follow us when you think you are capable, and beware of monsters. We have fought many already, and there are sure to be more ahead. Alright, well, it looks like he's on our side now. We just have to heal him up and make sure these serpents don't end up killing him. That's the biggest thing. But again, I don't think they can actually go on land, so hopefully we'll be fine there. Alright, so now let's just keep our units here in the area just in case. But I think what we'll do is we'll start heading over this way just to see if we can get to the finish. Everybody's just moving up. And I really don't know who we need to make it to the end, so we're just going to keep sending everybody. And as I said, Konrad, we were starting to move. Kind of forgot to keep moving him. We'll leave our Shide where she is, and then we'll see what they do. Let's just kind of end it and see what happens here. Okay, yeah, they're going after the Shide. Ooh, I hope she doesn't... Oh, that's the thing I was worried about. Alright, well, we cured the poison on our sergeant, so... Now the trick is, again, they can't get onto the land, so really... But can they... Let's see. Yeah, they can go here. They just can't go into the mountains. So our Shide can probably retreat. Actually, what I should have done... Oh, yeah, here we go. My mermen can get down there to help. So let's blast this one with some Storm Trident action. Nice. And then we can throw our... Oh yeah, we'll get in there for sure, and let's see if we can help out. We'll try with our Griffin Rider first here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. We'll try again. I just don't want the Shide to get killed. That's the thing I'm kind of the most afraid of. So, let's see. We hit once, we get the kill. Oh, man, that kind of backfired. Boy, I didn't really think this one through as much as I should have. Oh, man, this is going really bad. Let's see. So, want to block this off so that we can get our Shide out of there. That's the most important thing. If we end up losing this Griffin Master, it would be unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, the Shide needs to get out of there. The Sergeant will leave where he is. You know what? I should have just kept my units out of there. I should have got the Shide in and then got her out. Dang it. Oh, you know what I might be able to do is just finish the mission here. That's actually a better idea. All right, let's see if that does it. Whoops. There is a cataract ahead. By the thunder of the water and the height of the spume, it must drop several hundred feet at least. We must leave the river before we are swept into it, or we will surely perish. Even we merfolk cannot swim that. The road east is blocked. Wait, what about the tributary which flows into the river from inside the mountain? There seems to be a cave. Legend says that the little river comes from the land of the North Elves. It is said that this is an outflow of Everlore, which flows in the land of my home, and that there is a cave system in that area with several cave entrances and springs which flow into the ground. I can say no more about it except that it is swarming with undead and other creatures which find power in the darkness of the caves. We elves prefer not to venture into the caves. Instead, we put guards near the entrances to kill any foul creature foolish enough to wander outside. No elves have been inside for centuries, and that area is unknown to us. Truly, I don't recommend entering the cave if we have other options. Unfortunately, we have no other options. Onward into the cave. Okay, so now... Oh, we have to move Konrad to the cave. That's really unfortunate. I wish I had known that. Alright, well, now we got to get Konrad all the way to catch up. And now we have to deal with this situation. That's really not good. Okay, so let's see. Can we maybe protect our Shide from further damage? We could get her to go right there and then park our... Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I think our Shide's going to be in trouble either way. We go like this, maybe? Yeah, I can still get hit by this one. Oh, we're just going to have to hope. Oh, we can't quite make it down far enough. Shoot. Hang on. Can we... And if he goes there, that's not going to be of any benefit either. Alright, well, we'll go down like this. Yeah, you know what? I should have moved everybody down to help out with the fighting rather than... Alright, well, we'll send everybody south. Yeah, Konrad's just going to have to hustle. Well, I made the mistake of not bringing Konrad when I should have. These units can kind of just stay. They're not really going to do anything up there, so... Alright, well, we'll end it now. Yeah, we're going to lose some of our best troops here, unfortunately. Okay, good. He went after the merfolk. That's totally fine. Jeez, that poison is brutal. Alright. Well, let's get Konrad. And we need to just move him up that way, so we'll probably just make a beeline for it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you know what? I seem to recall there potentially being one of those strong guys right here, but yeah, I think there is, so we'll have to cancel that movement pattern, but we can figure that out. All right, let's sort this situation out because this is pretty nasty down here. So, okay, we need to kill this one. That's a given. Level 2, I was going to say, if we could get the kill and evolve, that would be ideal. I just don't think this is going to be enough. Yeah, nope. Alright, let's see. We can get the finish with our warrior here. That would probably be good. Oh, nice. Okay, our netcaster can get down there and try for a slow. We can retreat this guy back because he's kind of not able to do much at the moment. Let's move him over here and just throw some spears. Nice. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, this is a really bad situation. We're going to lose some of our units that I don't want to lose. Hoplite's got to come down to help. So the Priestess can step in. Now, again, the Priestess can do a pretty good amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough to get, like, you know, massive kills or anything. And nobody's close enough to leveling up that killing this thing's going to make a difference, but let's see if we can make it happen here. You know what? All right. We'll use our Merman Warrior to get the finish because it's kind of a given. Yep, there we go. And then... Oh, and the problem is every time you attack, you risk getting poisoned, which is the really yucky part of this whole thing. I think the Shide we have to retreat back because we can't afford to lose her. She's too valuable. We don't want to lose this Warrior. Really, the expendable units are the Griffin Rider, the Hunter, Even this Griffin Master is kind of expendable, as much as I hate to say it. I don't want to lose the Netcaster, which I've put the Netcaster in a bad spot now. Let's step up, do some work there at least. Okay, the Priestess I don't want to lose, so we'll put the Priestess there. This Fighter is expendable, that's for sure. We can get him in there. Alright, so maybe we move the Master over here to get some health. And then we park this Griffin Rider maybe right here. And then we just ride it out now. Let's see what happens. Just want to make sure. So we've moved Konrad. Yep. Shoot. Okay, well, there's one unit we lost. Oh, no, not the Netcaster. Ouch. Okay, that didn't go as poorly as it could have. Alright, so we'll move up with Konrad. Again, I'm pretty darn sure... that there is a unit here we have to go around, but... we shall see. So maybe we'll go like this. We can skirt around the bottom like that, I think. We use Delphidor to scout it. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of these sea serpents now. So, one thing we'll do here is we will try and throw a net. Although, you know what? I don't want to risk the Netcaster, so maybe I'll actually reconsider. Yeah, you know what? Let's pull the Netcaster back. Be better to just use our magic attacks, which have a much greater chance of getting the kill. Yeah, and our Hoplite can get in there and let them have it. Oh yeah, let's go in there with Storm Trident. Nice. Okay, that's great. All right, now I'm a little bit less concerned. This one down here needs to die. Let's see. Priestess can use the magic as well. Warrior. Hang on. If we can get the kill here. Ah, dang it. Let's try with the net. Oh, man. Come on. Alright, well, now we gotta do it this way. Oh, that's so brutal. That's very, very unpleasant when you can't get that finish. Okay, we'll try over here. May lose this unit, though. Oh, yep. There we go. That Griffin Master's gonna probably die now. Yeah, I didn't plan that out properly. Shoot. Alright, well, we'll do our Storm Trident over here. Alright, well, there. At least we got that one. Now there's just 2 left. Well, you know what? We can try a Desperation. Let's see if we land the kill. There we go. Nice, and we straight up got the evolution. That's excellent. Okay, that frees us up now. We can actually get down here. Go for the light beam. Alright, he's got 9 health. Let's see if we can get the finish. Bit of a risk. You know, I put the Priestess in a bit of a bad spot. Ooh, we could try with the crossbow. Got a 78% chance of landing that kill. And if we do, we're going to evolve. Holy, what a gamble. Because if we don't get it, the Sergeant's basically toast. And all of this is for naught. Well, what do you think? 80% chance. Let's do it. Yes! Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so now we've got a lieutenant. Excellent. He's got a sword and a crossbow attack. That's perfect. Okay, that worked out really, really well for us. Now we just basically have to get Konrad to the cave, which is going to take a little bit of work here, but should be possible. I do have to be careful with the scouting, because if I get too close, I'm going to create a problem here. So we'll just get Lassar and Elphidor and our white mage up there. Everybody down here, let's just grab these villages and get the extra... Yeah, we got to get some healing going. We can at least boost our income while we're in the neighborhood. Alright, our Griffin Masters can come on back. Okay, perfect. Meanwhile, this lieutenant, I think we'll just keep him right where he is. He did a good job. He can just stay put. He got that kill when we needed him to. Alright. So, let's just double check on what we can see in there. Yeah, okay, there he is. That's what I thought. We have to get around him, so we'll go this way. On the off chance that putting Lassar there ends it. It won't, but I'm going to try it anyway. And this won't work either. Yeah, no such luck. And again, I don't want to tempt fate with these guys. I just don't think it's worth trying. Alright, these guys are healing. We'll send our priestess up just to... Alright, so we'll just end it there. Really, we just need Konrad to do his thing. Sorry, this part gets a little more boring, I guess, to watch, but we will just move him up. Making sure... Oh, look what I just did! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I got sloppy and I moved him into range. Watch this. Now he's going to get attacked. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I thought we were doomed. Can't do that again. That was terrifying. I really thought he was going to step out and just annihilate us, but we got lucky there. Just making sure everybody who needs help is going to get some. Okay. Now Konrad's just going to make a beeline for it. You know what we can even do is just do this. This will be quick and easy. There he goes. And you know what? We'll get everybody else maybe out of his way, too, just so that he's not having to... Nice. I've reached the cave entrance. There seems to be a system of channels running through the mountains. Follow me, and let us hope we somehow manage to get out alive. That is so very encouraging. I wonder what kind of monsters await us inside. We are soon going to find out. Well, there is no point in delaying any further. Let us go and find out. Yes, my lady. Everybody inside. Okay, well, it was a bit sloppy, and I had a few things kind of go sort of funny, but in the end, you know, this was a pretty solid scenario. We got ourselves a nice, loyal lieutenant unit, and we were able to level them up, which is pretty cool. We didn't really lose anybody that was critical to us, and we leveled up a bunch of other units here, including some of our merfolk. We got a new trident. We leveled up some of our griffin riders. All in all, pretty solid outcome, I would say. Not to mention, take a look at our gold here. We had over 1,000 gold remaining at the end, and as you can see here, when we calculate it all up, we ended up with 602 bonus gold to start off the next scenario. So that's pretty solid. You really can't say anything too bad about that. So we're going to leave it right here. So let's just make sure that we save. We'll call this completed. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.